Yeah. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Because the name is OnyxTheGamingMachine, and today I am streaming my first PlayStation game to the channel. And it is considered one of my favorite games of all time. Digimon World 2. I do like Digimon World 1, but Digimon World 2 holds a special place in my heart, just like Torrens Passage. And from the conversation that I've been having with my mod on the side, this is no ISO, this is no ROM, this is my legit copy of the game in my CD-ROM drive. It's old, so we're going to be going back in time to when I was a little kid, and I fell in love with this game. And don't worry, I'll do some voice acting too. A little bit, not a lot. Because there's a lot of dialogue in this game. But let's go ahead and get started. Here we begin.
Hey guy, let me through. I gotta see the leader.
Hello, Mr. Zudocorn. It's nice to see you. And let me see, you're a cadet tamer. Your name is... I'm going to call myself Onyx. Because that's the one and only name. Yeah. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, you're Onyx, aren't you? Please go right ahead. Blue Falcon leader is waiting for you. How's the audio output, Rumble? How's my voice versus the game so far? And is there any skips? Like, frame skips?
Onyx, your training is almost over. You'll be a real tamer when you finish your last training mission. Then you can join a guard team.
Okay, Mr. Zudocorn, I will do my best. See, that's the little audio skip that I was telling you about when I transition into the next thing. I think that is the disc itself. Yeah.
Blue Falcon leader, here's Onyx.
Zudocorn, I have been waiting for you in Cadet Onyx. This is your last training mission, Onyx. I'm glad you made it this far. When you are done with your training mission, you can join a guard team as a tamer. Then you can work as a defender of Digital City, just as you've always dreamed. Yes, Blue Falcon leader, I'll do my best. I will defend Digital City with my fellow Digimon.
Hey Onyx, don't get too worked up.
Zudocorn and Onyx, this is your mission. Go to Boot Domain and destroy Leomon hiding there. Zudocorn, as this is a training mission, don't help Onyx too much.
Roger, Blue Falcon leader.
We will go to Boot Domain and destroy Wild Digimon. Is it wrong that I'm kind of like tearing up a little bit right now because I've wanted to stream this for a long time? Am I wrong for feeling this way? Thanks, bro. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun here.
Hi, Carol, how's it going? Is my Digibeetle ready to go? Wanna take for a spin?
Of course your Digibeetle is standing by. Hey, Onyx. Aren't you finished with your tamer training yet? Not yet, Chief. This is my last training mission. After this mission, I'll get my own Digibeetle, so I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, don't push my Digibeetle too hard and break it, okay? But don't worry, running over a landmine or two won't do much damage to my Digibeetle. Anyway, a Digibeetle is not like an ordinary car. It's more like a tank. It's a multi-use tank with all the items and equipment a tamer needs.
Okay, Onyx, good luck.
Onyx, let's get on the elevator lift.
I like my little, the voice I'm using for Zudocorn. It's kind of like, a mix between Captain Ginyu and Hercule from Dragon Ball Z. Are you guys ready? The elevator is going to move. Be careful. The world is full of dangerous and wild Digimon outside the city. See, there's that skip again, yeah. But yeah, it's taken me months to be able to get the video crisp the way it is, and the music itself and everything. Because I had to test out different BIOS systems and stuff, and I think I found the right settings so far. And also, I'm using a PlayStation controller. I'm using my PlayStation 4 controller. We have arrived. This is the boot domain. Stay alert. Yes, I will. I've been training hard for this day. I'm ready. Oh, I'm excited. Gazimon and Gizamon. How much I've missed you so much. Yes! I finally fixed that damn error with the music. Fuck yes, man. Oh my god. Alright, Akagi. Alright, we are going to do Ice Scowl, Flower Cannon, Giza, Trihorn, Gazi. Now this is my kind of RPG. So Sasha Jace, eat your heart out. I love how also when they say their moves, it's the Japanese interpretation. It literally is the Japanese interpretation. And I love it. Couple. Guard. Ah, didn't attack Kagi, okay. Then the counterattack is considered a regular. Okay, there was a minor skip there. I think that's also because of the old disc. It's doing good so far though, Rumby. I'm actually very confident this is gonna work. I can tell though that there are some small skips though, but they're not really noticeable. Alright. Elemental floors. Yeah, that's actually really good, Rumble. In my opinion. Mr. Zudocorn, the floor there is different.
Yes, very observant of you, Onyx. That's a specialty floor. It's blue because that floor is of a water specialty. When you battle on a water specialty floor, damage from water techniques increase. Also, the defensive ability of Digimon with a water specialty increase.
Are there floors with other specialties?
Yes, Fire specialty is red. Nature specialty is green. Machine specialty is gold. Dark specialty is black. There are 5 specialties in the hall. If you know the specialties of Digimon and their techniques, you can take advantage of them.
I see, I can make my Digimon stronger this way. But if I fight on a floor with the same specialty as the enemy, they become stronger.
That's right. That's why you must learn from those Digimon. Learn from the different specialties and techniques of various Digimon. Be careful not to battle on a floor with the same specialty.
Roger. I'll pay attention to the floor colors. See, I love both Digimon World 1 and 2, but the cool thing about it is that they're two completely polar opposites of the Digimon formula. Okay. Yep. There's that audio skip. That's actually always been there, even when I played on my regular PlayStation. See, Digimon World 1 is almost as if you're trapped inside of a Gigapet, which is still pretty damn cool. It's another one of my favorite games. But I like Digimon World 2 because of the different endless possibilities of DNA Digivolution that you could do. And plus, you could mix a lot of different attacks together to be given to a Digimon via DNA Digivolution. It's kind of like breeding, except you put the two Digimon together and they can make something completely different. I'll show you when we play. I'll show you.
Who are you? A weakling guard tamer. Do you think you can defeat the boss of this boot domain, the great Leomon? Onyx, that's the Leomon we've been searching for. When you defeat this wild Digimon, your training mission will be complete. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Leomon, here I come. Alright. That's another skip right there. It's not too bad. See, actually, like I said, dude, this is the smoothest I've ever played this game on a computer. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm actually really surprised right now. Okay. Leomon has a counterattack, which is the Beast King Fist. Does double damage when you hit him. So we're going to leave him for last. Last thing we need is for half of our health to go down. Plus, the thing about it is that Beast King... Oh, okay, I did a little skip there. Beast King Fist is, like I said, a counterattack, so he waits for you to attack him. But if no one attacks him, he's the last one to attack in the party. The shit that I still remember about this game, I've never forgotten. Digimon's down. Okay, it's going smooth so far. Beast King Fist. Logan! Alright. Guard. Flower cannon. Guard. Like I said, I'm leaving him for last. So we can go all in on that motherfucker. Sometimes it's always best to get rid of the side support before going for the main dog. You'll notice that a lot playing this game. Alright, so you want to see a taste of the Beast King Fist at its power? Now you'll see why I chose to do Leomon last. But if they don't miss any of their attacks, Leomon should be out within the end of this whole battle phase. So watch. Watch the damage that she does. 58. Now that's going to partially double because it's Beast King Fist. And it did partially double.
And Shabby.
Checkmate. And we win. And that's technically our tutorial. But yeah, what do you think about that battle system there, Rumble? Not bad, huh? I grew up with this. Exit panel.
Look over there. It's an exit portal. Your mission is complete when you get out of this domain by entering that portal.
Phew. I just have a little more to go. Let's go. Oh yeah, it is very interesting. Let's wait till I get into the more nitty-gritty. There's a lot that I can talk about with this game. A whole lot.
Well done, Onyx. You passed the last training mission. Now all you need to do is join a guard team and become a real tamer. You did very well.
Thank you, Mr. Zoodlecorn.
Onyx, you're really good. But in order to defeat wild Digimon, you must train much harder.
Okay, I will.
Next, you have to choose a guard team you like. By law, a tamer must belong to one of 3 guard teams to be an active tamer. Oh yeah, I have to get you a Digibeetle. Then I'll give you a tamer's license to prove that you have become a real tamer.
I'll get into talking about the guard teams in a little bit. But by the title of the stream, I believe you know which one I'm going to be choosing. And you'll see why very, very soon.
Hey Carol, can you get a Digibeetle for Onyx? Onyx has finally completed training and will become a real tamer now.
That's great, Onyx. Congratulations. Thank you, Chief Carol. Now, let me get you your own Digibeetle. First, let me check your tamer license number. Then I'll prepare your Digibeetle. Excuse me. Okay, your Digibeetle comes with a steel body. It's designed for beginners. Now join a guard team and get a Digibeetle browser. Then you could go out on a mission. Thank you very much, Chief Carol. Mr. Zoodlecorn, I can finally be a real tamer. Thank you. Onyx got a tamer license and a Digibeetle.
Finally, you can get your very own Digibeetle. Give it a name.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. You know what? Because you are awake and you're helping me out, we're going to name it Rumble. Why not? Rumble the Digibeetle tank. Fuck yeah. There we go, Rumble. Yay.
That's a nice name. You're on your own now. Make sure you can join a guard team that suits you. Good luck.
Okay, so, when it comes to guard teams, there's 3 to choose from. There's the Gold Hawks, Blue Falcons, and Black Sword. There's also the Digimon Center and the Coliseum, but we won't really be worrying about those right now. And there's the Tamers Club, but we don't need to go there right now. So, okay. When it comes to the guard teams, secretly, it's the difficulty that you want to play the game. Because depending on which guard team you choose will matter what, how can I put it? What things you're able to accomplish in the beginning parts of the game. And what things you're limited to. Okay? So, let's go to Gold Hawks, for example, here. Damn skips. Alright, so, there's Agumon. He is the mascot of the Gold Hawks. Okay? When it comes to the Gold Hawks, they are strictly vaccine type. You can DNA Digivolve vaccines with virus Digimon, with them, but only virus types. Why? Because if you DNA Digivolve a virus Digimon with a vaccine type Digimon, you'll always get a vaccine every time. Data Digimon DNA Digivolution with vaccines is forbidden. You're not allowed to do it. Why? Guard team rules. Okay? You have to specifically have the result of your DNA Digivolution. Yeah, I know it is a mouthful. Your result with DNA Digivolution has to always be a vaccine if you are of the Gold Hawks. Okay? And here is the Digivolving and DNA Digivolution Center. Right here is the Tamer side room. And then here is where your boss stays. These are your vendors. You have one on your left and one on your right. One gives stuff for you to use for healing and different other things. And some give what's called gifts. When it comes to particular gifts, depending on your guard team, is whether or not they will be usable against a particular Digimon. So, like, for example, if we join Goldhawks, they will have, I believe it's wristwatches and CD players. You can use those to get vaccine Digimon in the wild. And when you battle them, depending on their heart level, which you'll see the heart level in a little while, is whether or not you'll be able to have that Digimon join your party. You can only have 3 Digimon in a party, but you can have a beginning of 4 Digimon in your Digibeam. You can end up getting more, but that's for later on in the game. So this is the Gold Hawks. Just thought I'd show you the Gold Hawks here. A little audio skip there. Then here's the Blue Falcons. We were just here with Zudocorn. That's how you know Zudocorn is a Blue Falcon. The Blue Falcons mascot is Patamon. Hell yes, man. Look at that. That's awesome. And then same thing. Your DNA Digivolution and Digivolving Center right there. Your boss Cecilia will be there. And of course the Tamer side area. Then there's the Black Sword. Their mascot is Devimon. And I also love their music as well, man. It's freaking awesome. So you can tell that each one is specifically designated to a type. Okay? So here's how things go with DNA Digivolution with the guard leagues. So with Gold Hawks, you can only do DNA Digivolution of virus and vaccine type Digimon because your result will always end up being vaccine. Data is vaccine and data. Because why? You'll always end up with a data type Digimon. With virus, it'll be data and virus. It's basically taking computer logic and putting it into a video game. That's literally what Digimon is. Okay? Then, of course, you know, you have the Digivolving and DNA Digivolving side. Got your, you know, boss in there and Tamer side area. Alright? The Digimon Center is usually a place you go to a tiny bit more into the game, where it's basically like a Pokemon Center, except instead of going there to heal your Pokemon, it's kind of like an orphanage. So, for example, she will have Digimon up for trade. Okay? But here's how it's going to go. The Digimon that you get in the trade is always worth it. because they have an additional move that goes with the move they automatically have. And sometimes it actually is pretty damn helpful when you're doing DNA Digivolutions, because your partner Digimon that you get, they start off at rookie level, and they always max out at champion level. When it comes to Digimon and Digimon World 2, there's different evolution levels, which are called Digivolving. Okay, so it's rookie Digivolves into champion Digivolves into ultimate, and ultimate Digivolves into mega. Some Digimon only stay champion level. Some Digimon only stay ultimate. But some Digimon actually literally get to the max mega level. When it comes to this game, you have to unlock them. Okay? So, let's say I choose Agumon for my partner. That means I would choose Goldhawks. He's only going to make it to Greymon. But if I find a Digimon that's an ultimate level in the wild, and I'm lucky enough to get that Digimon into my party, I can DNA Digivolve that Digimon with my champion, and he'll automatically be able to have, ultimate unlocked for him. It's just about doing the grind. You'll see as I play this that all will be answered later. The Coliseum, there will be times when you're going to have to go to the Coliseum. It's fun. I love doing the Coliseum. It's a really good challenge. I love it. The Tamers Club is literally just like a club where all Tamers go to. Sometimes you'll get missions there, but you'll see as things go on. But we are going to be joining the Goldhawks because my favorite Digimon is Agumon. I guess you could say when it comes to the difficulty levels of this game, Data, I believe, would be considered as hard mode. Vaccine would be considered between normal and easy mode, and Virus would also be considered between normal and easy mode. Because the main Digimon that you run into a lot in your first few areas are either Virus or Vaccine. Sometimes you'll get a rare moment where you'll run into a Data type. I've played this game with all three teams. And there's Vandar, my favorite boss man. My name is Vandar, the guard team leader of the Goldhawks. We fight for honor and justice. That's what this guard team is all about. We make items to help Digimon. All vaccine type Digimon. Feel free to look around. If you think this guard team is for you, come and see me. That's my Captain Kirk impression. I always give Vandar Captain Kirk's voice. I always do. I just do. I'm a fucking nerd, alright? So, we're going to join the Goldhawks. So that means we leave and we come back. Feel free to look around. Check out the other guard teams too. Yes, sir, Goldhawk leader. Thank you, sir. So, have you decided which guard team to join? Ready to join us, Goldhawks? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure you'll make a fine Goldhawk tamer. But you must first promise an oath before joining our guard team. You will always value your fellow tamers and your Digimon partners. Had a yawn there. Damn. You will do your best to create a world where both people and Digimon live in peace. And you will challenge any evil forces that attempt to destroy that world. I promise. I will always value my fellow tamers and Digimon and fight for peace. Then, I'll give you the items you'll need to become a tamer. Gold Hawk mark is proof of you being a Gold Hawk Tamer. A DB browser is a mobile remote control to start a Digibeetle and access the server. Thank you, sir. Onyx got a Gold Hawk mark and a Digibeetle browser. Your Digimon partner should be here by now. Yes. Agumon. Yes, sir. Wow, that's Agumon. So, you're Onyx, my new partner. You still look a bit shaky, but don't worry, I'll take good care of you. I'm Agumon. I'm sure we'll get along great. I think so too, Agumon. Good. I'll be waiting for you and your Digibeetle. That's my Agumon impression from like Season 1, Season 2 Digimon. I think I do a good job. Because that's what he sounds like. Agumon might not look too reliable, but I'm sure that you two will make a great team. Oh yeah, you should give him a name. Yes, I will. His name is Ash. That's what I always call him. There we go. That's a nice name. I'm sure he will like it too. Every time you meet another Digimon, you'll learn something new and grow from it. It's not only the Digimon that develop, you too will grow and mature. Yes, sir, Gold Hawk leader, I will do my best. Onyx got Agumon as a partner. Onyx, I will give you and Agumon your first mission. What? Thank you, sir. I order you to go to SCSI domain and defeat the wild boss. Roger. Yes, sir. Alright, we're about to meet our two rivals. Yeah. So our two rivals are named Bertrand and Joy-Joy. They are best friends, but they are your rivals. Bertrand is literally your Gary, alright? While Joy-Joy, I guess you could say she's like your Misty, a little bit. But, you know, like you'll totally see the formula of Bertrand being like this hot-headed little bastard. And Joy-Joy being this calm girl, but she is also, you know, in competition with you. Kind of like Pokemon a little bit. I don't want to do the voice acting for these guys. I don't want to completely destroy my voice. But, you know, I'll read some of it, though. That's right. Who are you guys? We are Gold Hawk Tamers, just like you. My name is Joy-Joy, and he is Bertrand. Let's try working as a team. We are your seniors here, so don't you forget it. Mr. Zoodlecorn thinks highly of your record, but those were just training missions. I'm the best tamer in the city, so don't even think you can do better than me. Huh? Bertrand, why do you always say things like that? Onyx, don't worry about him. If you have any questions, we'll be in the tamer room. Thanks. I hope we can work together. Alright, we're going to buy some stuff. Because there is a Digimon in particular that I need to get my hands on. We're going to go over here and we're going to buy some stuff. Do you want to buy something? Yes, I do. CD players. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually buy between 4 to 6. But we're going to buy 5. Just in case. Let's see. We'll sell 1 HP disc. Okay. Nice. go out here. Here we go. Okay, so when you buy stuff, it goes automatically into your server. Okay? So do not forget to transfer your stuff to your Digibeetle. As you can see, we only have one spot left. As you go on into the game, you'll be able to find upgrades for your Digibeetle, which is pretty damn cool. You can actually buy some of them around the 4th level of the game, or 4th area, but we'll be taking our time with that. Also, as you can see, Agumon is automatically in your Digibeetle, but any Digimon that you end up catching after your 4th will automatically go into the server. You have 24 slots in your server. I never end up filling it all up. Also, there's your Digiline, where you can put your Digimon, in whatever group you want them to be in, which is pretty damn cool. Your items and all that. HP discs, they heal your Digimon. MP discs heal the power points of your Digimon when they use their attacks. So, don't forget that. Also, let's test out saving. My memory card should be working. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay, so this is a game where you have to do, what's literally your title in Digimon. You're a Digimon Tamer. You have to train your Digimon. You have to do the grind. If you don't, and you lose a fight, it's automatic game over. Okay? And you don't want to lose. So what we're going to do, we're going to grind Agumon a little bit. We're also going to try and find a Digimon by the name of Biomon. And I pray that we will be able to find one. Okay, the exit portal's right there, but we're not going to go use that yet. Damn, my AP fucking sucks. EP is your gas mileage for your Digibeetle. Damn it. Open this. HP disc, nice. No Digimon here yet. If I have to, I'll use an autopilot. No, get me out of here. Okay, we got some virus stuff going on here. Okay, so that's how you do that. Alright. Let's get a fight in. Some Digimon will try to approach you on the map. Some will also try to run away. Alright, we got Agumon. Yes, he has Pepper Breath. Fire type. want to battle that Betamon and then I'll get out of here. 'Cause I'm almost out of gas. Because there's a little trick that you can do with the Gold Hawks that I want to try and do. Level 2. Check the box too. But then we are going to have to leave. Because I don't got enough gas. EP pack. Yes. I'll discard a fucking HP disc for an EP pack. EP pack basically gives you more gas for your Digibeetle. But we're gonna save that for later. Autopilot. Alright. We got Agumon to level 2, that's actually pretty good. What I tend to do is before even finding the boss for all this, I tend to have at least 2 Digimon in my party. And they're usually champions. Why? Because ammo, no. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're going to be upgrading our bat. Upgrade. Now, when it comes to which one you should, level up first, it's really up to you. But I would highly recommend that you put up your bat more, because that's your gas. You won't really run into anything that'll do a lot of harm to your Digibeetle around the first or second levels. So, yeah, you don't really need to worry about that. We do need to get more bits, though. So, yeah, that will be a thing. Bits being your money, of course. Alright, let's see if we run into a Beomon. Plus, if we get any battles, that'll even be better, too. I think that's a Beomon right there. Yes, it is. Let's see how much heart level we get. Okay, we got a 1/3 heart level. Shoot another one at it. We got a 2 out of 3 heart level. Let's shoot one more. So it's a given. There we go. Actually, no. It's at a 3 out of 3. The 1 out of 3 is a really small red heart. The second one is a medium-sized red heart. And the third is a really big pink heart. Now we battle, and we hope. We should get her, though, because I shot that extra one at her. Nice hit. GG. Yes. We'll just call her Mesmer for now. Alright. So we got a second Digimon. That's good. Let's see if we can find some battles, though, before we even go through that exit portal there. That's a dead end. But yeah, you'll notice, though, that every map is randomly generated. That is absolutely correct. HP disc, nice. Tapermon. I'll battle. This is another vaccine that you'll run into. But you notice we have not ran into a single data type Digimon. That's why I tell you, choosing the blue Falcons is considered hard mode. Oh, I forgot to put Biomon into the party. That was dumb. I gotta put her in my Digimon. Rub my eye. Alright. I always forget to do that. The whole Digiline thing. Alright. Also, you'll notice we're getting bits. Every time when we battle a Digimon, we get bits. But it's worth it for what we're trying to do. Oh, we're running out of gas. Alright. Autopilot. Now, you're probably wondering why I have not used my AP pack yet. Because I like saving free stuff like that. I like saving free gas. If that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. Plus, if you run out of gas, your autopilot automatically goes off and it breaks, and you have to buy a new one. Now, if you don't have the bits, Carol will do it for free. She'll fix it for free for you. But if you have the bits later on down the road, you will have to pay for it. So yeah, we're going to do more battling, and we're going to get ourselves some more bits. We got a treasure chest. HP disc, nice. Tapermon, and an exit portal. Nice. And a free Tapermon. Pepper Breath, Spiral Twister. attack missed. Get him, Agumon. There we go. Also, you have to be careful about your Digimon fainting if you have more than one, because if they're not conscious, they will not get the XP. Alright, so let's use our cannon. We're going to give a little extra HP to Mesmer just in case she gets hit by Tapermon. How's the stream going so far, Rumble? Digimon got the level 2. Good. We got another treasure chest. We got another HP disc to replace the one we just used. Got a Betamon right there. Now also down the road you'll end up getting what's called neutral gifts, where you can give them to either type of Digimon. But be sparingly with them. That will be happening with us very soon. Okay. Doing good there. Still gotta watch our gas. Alright. We got 510 bits. And we're gonna be going to put that into our Digibeetle. Upgrade. Yep. Now our AEP should be up by 100, which means we'll last a little bit longer. And in the dungeons. Excuse me. Yo, man. Alright, let's see. Guard. But yeah, now, like as you can see, we have an EP of 200. Which is good. That means we'll be able to do more exploring. Nice. Checkmate. Alright, Mesmer's at 3. So she was able to catch up a little bit to Agumon, which is good. Another treasure chest. EP pack. Discard. Discard one of the HP discs. You know what I mean? Free gas is free gas. Exit portal. Gabumon, Crabmon. Two datas that aren't really as good for DNA Digivolving in the beginning. But they're good for filling up your team, though. Wait. We'll guard with this one. We gotta get more. I want to get more magic points for Pokemon. Another treasure chest. Got a little bit of damage. Nah. We don't need it. Nice. All right. Nah, they're not ready for the boss yet. I think one more round in there will have them ready. But I need them to be a little bit more stronger because of the next level. But they're coming along just fine, though. Alright. Guard it. Good. Everything's still going good, Rumble? Ah, got at him. Good. Okay, got 30 bits. Nice. Excuse me. Got to stretch there. Down. Alright, we found the exit portal. Nice. We're doing absolutely perfect right now. That's a dead end. We gotta skip there. We might use a free thing of gas in a little while. Actually, guard. He's not going to be going up to that level for a while. Hello, Rio. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Pico de Gallo. Actually, Pico de Gallo is pretty damn tasty. Yeah, welcome to my test stream of Digimon World 2 for the PlayStation. This is my first PlayStation game that I've ever streamed on the channel. And I've been working on the kinks and bugs to my emulator for about close to around 8 months. Trying to get it fixed up and everything. It's no good mine. Stay down, you blue demon. I will take that fight. Alright. Guard. We need to make sure that Ash has enough magic points for the boss fight coming up. Nice. Yeah, we'll be using a free tank of gas and all that. Down with Mr. Krabs. Hell yeah. Get this item here. Another EP pack. Yes. Gotta have that free gas. I always usually wait until I have like 1 to 2 gas left. Okay, we don't need that. Before I use another one. I got another audio skip there. Damn it. Do it. Another HP disc. Let's use some gas. There we go. Another skip there. And I got my gas back. Alright, remember, I'm about to get to a boss. I've had a couple skips. Is the stream still good before I go into here? Okay. Oh. Machine specialty. Agurumon. Glad you're here, little tainted brat. I'm Hargurumon, boss of sea aside domain. Will crush you. This is for you. That's what you think. I'll show you. Go ahead and make my day. Oh yeah, this music right here is bugging. Now you're going to see why I wanted 2 Digimon at level 5. One, because the boss is a machine, and it's on a machine specialty floor. So I need to be able to do more damage. See? Checkmate. Got him. GG. Yay! Alright, I defeated the boss Digimon of SCSI domain, Agurumon. My mission is complete. I must go back to the city and report this to our leader. Chia. Alright. Before we do that, I'm gonna go see if I can upgrade my Digibeetle anymore. sell some stuff. That'll do. I want my battery to be even higher for this next one. Now my battery is at 400, which is going to be perfect for my next mission. Onyx, good work. The Old Hawk leader has been waiting for you. Please go to his room. Roger. Old Hawk leader, I completed my mission. I have destroyed Hagurumon, the boss Digimon of SCSI domain. Good job, Onyx. You cleared your first hurdle in becoming a good trainer. Tamer. Thank you, sir. I'm doing my best. I'll keep it up. Yes, that's the spirit. I have another mission for you. Boss Digimon were spotted in video and disc domains, which are near SCSI domain. Because the wild Digimon are united under the two bosses, we expect a large offense. So your next mission is to destroy these two boss Digimon. Roger. Yes, sir. I will hit video domain and disc domain and destroy those boss Digimon. There's my rivals. Looks like you cleared your first mission. You were just lucky this time. Don't think it'll be like that all the time. Huh? Bertrand, don't you have anything nice to say? There's no way I'm going to lose to a kid like this. You stubbed his toe this morning. Bertrand, you're always like this. Onyx, don't be offended. He thinks you're his rival. That's why he speaks to you like that. Please understand. I love this next line right here. It's one of my favorites. I think Rumble will get why. A rival. I'll do my best to win also. Yeah. Alright, now we need to do a little bit of grinding, because the bosses in these two domains can be quite the pushovers. So let's see, which one do I usually go to first? I think I usually do video domain. Now we gotta focus on making our Digimon a little stronger. Plus, look at all that gas right there. We got 400 things of gas. Heck yeah. Down. Rumble, you still there? Okay. I was surprised why you didn't respond or anything. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's nothing. It was a line that my character said that I thought you would have been entertained by. All right. Exit. What we got in here? Nothing yet. Toy Agumon. Actually, I do need that. See, there's Tier 1 heart. I might not get this Digimon, but we'll see. You'll see why in a little while. Alright, let's pray we get the Toy Agumon. If we do, it'll make this playthrough even more better. Come on. Yes! Alright. Yes, I do. No nickname, and you'll see why very soon. We still need to do our grind here, though. But that was great luck right there. Great luck. Oh, there's another one here. Cool. Also, I know I didn't put it in my team or anything, but you'll see. You'll see. item. Alright. Another gas. Nice. I love it when I get lucky and I get gas. Got here. Oh, nice. We'll get to meet Tintomon in a little while. And by the way, the stuff on the ground, that's acid. I wouldn't really suggest crossing that unless you have no absolute, no other way to get to the other side of the room. No worry, you end up getting tires that can help you get through acid down the road in this game. Crazy, eh, Rumble? Tires that can cross acid. It's insane. I need to see if there's a trap in the middle of this floor. Mine. That's what I thought. Come on over here and fight me. These double battles are going to be worth it. Taper them on first. Super shot. Got him. Nice. Let me check something real quick. I'll use one of these HP discs. I'm going to use it on Agumon. Pokemon went to level 7. That's good. Okay. See, the double battles is what I've been wanting. They give really big chunks of experience, which is what I need right about now. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know that Biomon is low in HP, but it's perfectly fine. Of course you miss. Well, for one, this was the test to see if my computer is actually able to take particular PlayStation streams. Plus, I wanted to introduce Digimon onto the channel as well. Because I did it with Pokemon, may as well do it with Digimon. And everything, because I like my Digimon world. If I can find my Digimon World 1 in my, what's the word, in my packing, I might also introduce that to the channel as well. But yeah, this test stream was mostly just to see if Action would have any issues with my PlayStation emulator. Because I was afraid to stream on a PlayStation emulator. Because it takes up a lot of memory on my computer when I run it. But it seems to be going okay so far. And I'm actually really, really happy about that. Have to check to see. Plus, usually, you know me, when I need to do my test streams, I usually do it on days where I don't do actual legit streaming on. So yeah. Exactly, yeah. If you saw my tweet about it, I've been working with this emulator for about close to 8.5 months or so to see if I could try and get the BIOS working good and what particular settings I should put each thing on, like what type of video plugin should I use, what type of sound plugin, what BIOS works with each one. By the way, good morning, Bink. Good to have you here, bro. That's what's mostly been taking so long with my PlayStation emulator. And out of the 8.5 months I've been trying to work with this PlayStation emulator, I've gotten it to about around 90% good efficiency. The 10% issues that I have is either A, if I have a bad ROM, B, if I have a very old disc, because this is me using the PlayStation emulator from the CD-ROM drive. I'm using my legit, actual old copy of Digimon World 2 I've had ever since I was a kid. So there's going to be skips here and there because it's a really, really old disc. What's the word? I'm really lucky with Digimon World 2. If I was to probably do like Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3, I might have some issues because it's a different type of wavelength when it comes to the way it was created. Because one, different cutscenes. Two, how many things are going on the screen and things like that. I'm still doing a lot of testing with my Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. But out of all of the games that I have tested so far, Digimon World 2, which is considered one of my top 5 games of all time, is doing really, really well. And I wanted to do this test stream on a day that I don't usually stream, just to see how it would turn out. And it's actually working very, very well. But I still have my little technical issues here and there with it, though. Like, I'm gonna have those. And plus, if I do it from a CD-ROM, you know, depending on how old it is, it'll probably have some issues here and there. Like, I think no matter what, I'm always going to have the audio skips and minor freezes with Digimon World 2 because it's a really, really old disc. And when it comes to the PlayStation emulator, I'm trying to use as many of the legit games that I have as possible. I don't mind getting an ISO or EMC or a bin file or anything like that. What matters the most is that will the emulator be able to handle the bandwidth? Will I be able to stream it? Will my streaming software actually be able to handle the high memory pings and memory and just things like that? If that makes any kind of sense. But it's going good. This one's going good, and I wanted a way to have Digimon introduced to the channel anyways, so yeah. I'm sorry to the people watching this later being like, oh, why are you talking all that technical mumbo jumbo? I'm like, that technical mumbo jumbo is stuff that I like to work on. If this leads to the boss area, I'm gonna leave. They're not ready for the boss yet. Plus, if you guys remember, I got a toy Agumon and I need to go use him. Chia. So, bet you're wondering, why did I catch a toy Agumon? Well, this is around the time where I'll be doing my first trade at the Digimon Center. And I want this trade. Can I trade my toy Agumon for a snow Agumon? Yes. Yeah. Digiline. Chia. So now we automatically now have our third Digimon. So fuck yes. I do want to go back to the Gold Hawks. Because I do also want a toy Agumon for my own usage as well. Let's see. Buy 4. Transfer items. Server. Oh wait, that's right. I got stuff all in here. Put a couple of the free gases away. Yeah, we'll put 3 of them in there. Just to save up. And we'll put 2 of those in there. Inventory management. Alright. Save. Yes. All right. I'll probably put this up on YouTube as well. It'll be fun. Alright, so the exit portal's there, but I want to go and do a little bit of searching. Taper Mom. I don't mind if I do. Snow Agumon. Rock Fist. Okay, so Snow Agumon, his main attack is Hailstorm, but because it's a Digimon Center Digimon, it always has an additional attack, which is Rock Fist. Rock Fist is an attack that you get from a Gatsu. So yeah. See, if you would have chose Data or the Blue Falcons, you wouldn't have been able to do the trade because of the simple fact that your gifts don't work on Vaccine Digimon. Same with if you were a virus, part of the virus team. Oh, I got more gas. Nice. Every piece of experience is still experience. But see, this game isn't like Pokemon where if your whole team faints, you know, you automatically go back to like Digimon Center or back to where you live. No. There's a reason why you need to do a lot of grinding in this game. Because if your whole team faints, it's automatically game over. So yeah. And he missed. Okay. Well, they had another audio skip there. Gotta love old discs. Yeah, what's your fist, please? go. Hell yeah. Let's get out of here. Toy Agumon. Yes. Give him one extra one. Oh, he ignored it. Okay. Well, let's pray we get him. And we'll be using him much, much later. Like literally much, much later. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Yes! Alright, we are going to name him Leo. Why Leo? Because of what he digivolves into. He digivolves into a Leomon. So I think you guys are kind of getting my sense of humor here. Getting myself ready for an interesting team situation. Already found that. Nice. We're not going to leave here yet. Okay. I guess now that means the map's telling us that we need to leave. Okay. It's fine. Nothing in here. Nice. That's a dead end. We have another skip there. It's okay. See, the fact that I got the fight music working is automatically a big improvement since the tweaking that I did on the emulator. Because let me tell you, it was fucking insane, man. Like, it took me a long time to literally be able to get the music to work on the emulator. Cutscenes, I still have issues with them. But I think that's also going to be a combination of the disc and the fact that not all video plugins work for every single game. So 9 times out of 10, cutscenes will probably have to end up being skipped when I play PlayStation games. But some don't skip them, which I'm really happy about that. Also, in case people are wondering what the levels are for Digivolution, those. Let's see, I'm trying to. Those are in equivalents of 11. So, Rookie to Champion, level 11. Champion to Ultimate, 21. Ultimate to Mega, 31. Oh, we got another skip there. Okay. Hailstorm. Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. Hell, when Agumon says pepper breath, he says peppy flamer. Super Shocker sounds like Pretty Shocker. And of course you miss your type. I know what I'll do. Just know I'll come on a bit of a rest. Go. Shit. Okay. Unless at least I got free gas. So. Ooh, a toy car. Yes, I will actually take that. That is considered a neutral item. Use an empty disc there. I'll gladly take that toy car. It's not a strong one, but it's good nonetheless. Yeah, we're ready to fight the boss. The chest was empty. Oh yeah, this is the Cockatoymon. Yeah. This motherfucker gets on my nerves. You'll see. And yeah, you can go ahead and say it, Rumble. It's a giant chicken. Because he's a nature specialty. Let it wail. Some of my Sprite I got here. Should be strong enough. I pray that we are. Oh, okay, didn't paralyze it. Thank God. I do want to use an HP disc on Ash. Can't be too careful. Because right now, Ash is my hardest hitter. Second hardest hitter, interestingly enough, is Snow Agumon. Ooh, he's paralyzed. Ah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay. I think as long as he doesn't miss his attack, it should be game. Okay, good. Should be checkmate. Yes! Fuck off. Yeah. We're kicking ass, Bumby. Yeah, I beat the boss Digimon. This is like a part. I guess I'll take it with me. Dynamo part. And right before we were about to run out of gas. Gotta love it. Okay. So that's the first boss. Do some upgrading.
Yo, dog, can I work on your Digibeetle, man?
Great. I want that to be about 5. Good. Very good. Alright. I kind of want to go for one more hour. I'm having a lot of fun right now. See something. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to transfer some stuff to the server. See, what I want to do is I at least want to be able to digivolve my Digimon. Because hell, I might actually do this on Monday. While I try and continue to grind my stuff back for a health point. I'm having a blast right now, man. Like, honestly, I could play this for hours and not get tired of it. So that's why I'd rather do that on Monday. Like, literally, I'm not kidding. I could do this for fucking hours, dog. But I know you have stuff you gotta work on. Plus, this is actually a day that I don't usually stream, so yeah. Get down, blue boy. Doo-doo. Go that way. Let's try this way. Okay, we found the exit. I want to keep battling and stuff though. Because experience. Come here, Betamon. I think it's hilarious when you listen to all the different instruments used for just this battle music. It's pretty damn cool, man. Hell yeah. So right now I will mostly be working on getting my Digimon Digivolve into champion level. Because there's gonna be a really big hurdle coming up soon. A very special mission, I guess you could say. Where I will have to concentrate on that highly when I get to that. Which I believe that might end up being in the next stream. Yeah, probably. I'm just excited to be playing this again. Oh. Kazimani Gizamon. Gorymon and Snow Gorymon. Let's go, bitches. Checkmate. Hell yeah. You miss. Hoping that the stun blast doesn't end up paralyzing somebody. Digimon Digimon. But yeah, how you enjoying the stream, Rumble? What do you think about this game so far? think you remember when I used to be on YouTube almost full time that I tried to do a playthrough of Digimon World 2. But then that's when my original recording software decided to go. Well, if I can find my other Digimon games, I have some other stuff that I think you'll enjoy. I know somewhere in my storage I have Digimon World 1 and I have Digimon Digital Card Battle Game. Or that card battle game, it's pretty freaking cool. It's very graphical too. So like for example, when an attack's going to go off on your field and everything, it literally does like a versus battle, which is pretty cool. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Yeah, I was more of a fan of Gen 1 and Gen 2 Digimon. I think, yeah, I stopped at Gen 3, which had Renamon and Guilmon. Sorry. That's when the formula started changing a little bit more, and I was like, I'm good. But I did like Gen 1 and Gen 2 Digimon. Down for the count. Not bad. Level 7 for Snow Agumon. Very good. Gotta be careful of traps. There's treasure. Antifreeze. Nice. That cures paralysis. But yeah, this was like one of my RPGs that I played a lot. Like, this was something I grew up with. And still to this day, as I'm showing you right now, I know exactly still how to play this game. And I love it. Was he on a trap? No. Good. Freeze, alright. That'll be something cool to save for later. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to probably do another round in here. Oh, we had an audio skip there. Sorry about that. Nice. Give it a me. Excuse me. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Get him, boy. There was no other way. Yeah. I'll explore it, but I'm not going to fight the boss. In my opinion, they're not ready. I'm watching my gas. I wanted that battle. We'll skip there. checkmate. Alright, let's get out of here. I think literally one more run in this dungeon will do it. I do want to save again, just in case. Alright, next also, before we can go out, we got something for our Digibeetle that we need to buy. And that is a new battery. Okay, let's transfer it from our server. So, don't need that anymore. We'll also do a save out here too, because I just did that with my Digibeetle. Excuse me. Do. Nice. One more level, and then Ash will be able to turn into a Greymon. And once you get them to that level, I always recommend to leave the dungeon and go ahead and Digivolve the Digimon. Because if you go past the Digivolution level without Digivolving the Digimon, it won't learn its champion move. And champion moves, in my opinion, are very, very important. But it seems the way that this is going to go, I want to try and at least be able to Digivolve Ash and Mesmer. Also getting hungry. I need to eat me something after I should have my stream. That health though going way up on my Digimon right there. Shit, yeah. Ow, my wrist. Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, I'll be able to evolve or Digivolve both of them. I'll have to wait a little bit when it comes to Mesmer, but I'll be able to Digivolve them both at the same time. Because that'll be a pretty good stopping point there. Digivolving both of them. Gia. Yeah, we'll probably also take on this boss too. Because now they're getting up to the levels that are going to be very, very good. Do it. Antifreeze. I'll have a lot of antifreeze in case I get paralyzed. That's good. Get them, boys. Alright. Yeah, we need a nice big boss battle to get a big chunk of XP they need. That's exactly what they're going to need. And we're going to give it to them. I missed. That's okay. the exit. Try and find the exit portal. Wherever that's lingering. It's not lingering there. There it is. Past Gazimon and Gizamon. How's the stream going, Rumble? Is it still going good? Agumon went to 9. Okay, let's try and make our next battle be a boss battle. What's in here? Nothing crazy. Cool. Alright. Let me check my items here. Use an MP disc on Agumon. We're going to try and run away from this battle. Oh, we had to skip there. Sorry. You can run away. I'm try and save my strength for the boss. That's a trap. Oh, we're in a trap. A trap. Usually, there's an MP driver. That's really good. An MP driver basically gives more magic power to your whole group. Very useful. Oh yeah, here we go. Is this the Numamon fight? Yes, it is.
Slimy, gooey. Domains are dark and damp. I love it. I wish the entire world was like this. And of slime. And of dark and damp places. What? I see an intruder. In a slime, damp paradise. Who is that?
It's Numamon. This fight's gonna be a little bit of a pain. Oh yeah, I do want to rescue Angemon as well. Yes. Okay, so he is a dark specialty, and he's on a dark specialty field. This is the reason why it's a little bit of a pain. Okay, so when it comes to these three Digimon, one is Sukamon, one's Numamon, and one's Devimon. Okay. Sukamon and Numamon have what's called party attack, where they throw poop at you. Devimon has a particular move called Demi Dart, which sucks magic power out of you. We need to get rid of him first. Plus, he is a rookie, so he shouldn't take too much. But we will have... yeah, let's let all three hit him. Just in case. Just in case we need an extra. Oh, we had another skip there. It's okay. 15. 26. Nice. That was a good idea. 31. Down. Watch this. I think it's crazy. Party time. Throwing poop at me, man. They're throwing poop at me. Okay. Now we need to handle Sukamon. And technically, this is your second battle where you are fighting a champion Digimon. Kakatoimon was a champion for him. And Sukamon and Numamon are both champions. There we go, Sukamon's out. Got this. Going all in. Oh, we had another audio skip there. Finished it off with Agumon. Should be game. GG. Let's pray both of them get to 11. Yeah! Double Digivolution, guys. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go save Andromon. I think Andromon's over here. No, that's the exit portal. Plus, if you save Andromon here, when you go to this new location called Meditation Dome, he'll actually give you a really nice item for helping him. Are you a god tamer from the city? Wow, you're not a wild Digimon, are you? My name is Onyx. I'm a tamer of a guard team in Digital City. I am Andromon, a Digimon from Meditation Dome. Thank you for rescuing me, Onyx. This boss Digimon is sneaky. He captured me and blackmailed my friends in Meditation Dome. Really, but what is Meditation Dome? It's a place where Digimon who didn't become wild can gather. Numamon took me hostage to try and make the Digimon of Meditation Dome attack the city. What a slime ball. But you stopped his evil plan before he could carry it out. I really thank you for what you have done. You're always welcome to stop by the dome. Yay. Alright. Let's go Digivolve our Digimon, shall we? And I think that's where we'll call it. Because I could go much longer, but I do need to get me some rest. And I know Rumble has stuff he has to do. But don't worry, I'm also going to be putting this up on YouTube. Might get rid of a little bit of the intro, though. You know. We won't go and talk to Vandar yet, though. We're just going to go Digivolve our Digimon. And there's the mascot right there. Digivolve or DNA Digimon? We're going to Digivolve. So Agumon is at level 11, and he gets to Digivolve into Greymon. Oh yeah. And then Mesmer, the Biomon, is at level 11. She will be turning into Airdramon. Now also, the more you DNA Digivolve Digimon as well, they'll get what's called Digivolution points. And when you get a certain amount of different kinds of, different quantities of DP points, also known as Digivolution points, your evolution will become different, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, we got our first two champions right there. That's pretty damn nice. I do want to transfer Toy Agumon. No, we're not going to give it to the guard. Because soon we're going to be running into another interesting little predicament. Okay. So let's go outside here. And we will save. Because you can only save outside. Yeah, that was a really good first stream of this. We got a lot done, actually. We got our first champion Digimon. We killed ourselves some bosses. Got tons of bits. Hell yeah, man. Alright, but yeah, this is where we're going to end it here. We'll go inside the Digimon Center. Because it's some nice calm music in there and shit. And, yeah. So, my next stream will be on Monday. I'm probably going to do more of Digimon if I don't end up fully caught up with my save file and Hellpoint. But once I end up getting myself caught up in Hellpoint, in case people don't know, the recent patch of Hellpoint deleted my save file, so I have to get myself back to where I was before. Once I restart Hellpoint, though, I'll probably move Digimon World 2 to Retro Fridays. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But this was my first PlayStation stream, and it turned out very well. So big special thanks to Mr. Rumble Roses for being here and being a really good mod. Letting me know if anything bad was going to happen. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and end right here. I'm probably not going to do a raid and stuff because I'm going to go straight to bed. Yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on Monday for more Digimon World 2 if I don't end up getting to Hellpoint on time, which I don't think I'm going to because that's a lot of ground for me to cover. But yeah, I'm not going to really do a flashy outro or anything like that. I just want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. Big special thanks to Mr. Rumble Rose for being here and being my quality coordinator, you know. Thank you very much, bro. And I will see you guys on Monday for more Digimon World 2. And until I see everyone in the next video or live stream, peace out. And happy gaming, my friends.